Good morning, guys. Wanted to connect with you real quick about what we're going to be doing today. So we'll walk through Schoology. Then I need you to make sure that you are really paying attention and locked in to understand that over the next week, each day, the 40 minutes you put into my class, you're going to have to be really diligent and focused. Um, our, we're creating a public service announcement video that is going to be due next Thursday, and those need to be turned in on time. So then on Friday, you guys can do our wrap up worksheet, which is you guys interacting with other people's videos. So we're going to take a minute here and I'm going to show you Schoology and walk you through what I need you to do today. All right, here we go. All right, so first of all, thanks Parker for letting us use your Schoology page as the example. Appreciate that. But as you all are familiar with at this point, this is our Schoology page. If you scroll down to the bottom, you're going to see our Wellness 1 distance learning for the next couple weeks, or now down to a week till the end of the quarter, a week and a half. So in that folder, first, if you haven't seen it, here is our calendar of events. So you should have done your test over the last couple days. Um, Today, we are learning specifically about what our PSA or public service announcement assignment is, and you're also going to be receiving your topic and completing a quick worksheet for me. So already I have our entire project posted. I did post all 4 folders, so you are able to work ahead if that's something that you find the time to do. However, it is not required, and you have a couple days to do 2 of the tasks that we have in hand. So we're going to open up April 1st. You'll see in here that we have our page that I'll be explaining today, and also the assignment for the worksheet that you're going to be doing. So right here we have what we call day 1 of creating our own public service announcement. So in about 8 days, you're going to be researching, creating, and finally educating our class with a public service announcement. So what you're going to be doing is today you're going to be assigned a topic and you're going to watch some other examples and samples of public service announcements that I have found online. Tomorrow and Friday, you're going to be doing research. You need to make sure that you're using Schoology to keep up with the instruction and how to do things. And again, this is direction reading. If there's anything that you ever have questions on or you're confused by, you need to make sure that you're connecting with me as soon as possible. The easiest time is to do that during my office hours, and that is about 9:30 till 12:30 every day. You can always email me and message me in Schoology, and if I happen to be online, I'll be able to get back to you. And again, April 9th at 5 p.m., that is when your 2 to 3 minute video is due to our discussion post. So what I have listed here are some tips and tricks for you as to what makes a really good public service announcement. So here it talks about what makes a public service announcement effective. And again, you're going to read through that. Talks about the 5 parts that you need to have included in your public service announcement, which includes original video footage. Down here, its original video footage is that of which it is created by you. You need to have images and photos included, music, voiceover and narration, and also text. So as you look down here, I have linked Google Images. So I'm sure most of you have used that in the past, but here's the link right here. For music, if you don't want to use like the standard iMovie music that everyone hears all the time, I also linked the free music archive, and with that you can actually post those to YouTube and not get shut down. We have voiceover and narration. When you're doing your voiceover, one of the tips that a lot of my students have started to do is as they're recording their video on their iPad, they're actually using their phone voice memo capabilities to record the voice at the same time. When they're putting it into iMovie, they're actually dropping the voice memo right over their video, muting their video, and then syncing it up so the voice is very clear. They're using it basically as a microphone. And then you also need to include some text in your video. So you're going to give it some additional information for the viewers in case we don't have time to say everything that can add to it. Now, the big thing I need you to understand is this PowerPoint rule. which states that you should not read your on-screen text word for word unless it's a quote. So if you notice, I just read my screen word for word, but I'm quoting the website. That is the appropriate way to do that. All right. Um, it goes over the 3 different public service announcement styles. So we have narrative, we have documentary and interviews, and we have announcements. I want you to read clearly what those 3 things are so you have an idea of what you are going to be working on. And today you're going to have a great idea of what style of video you're going to be creating for your end project. So here is your to-do list for the day. You're going to figure out what your topic is from the topic sheet below, right here. You are going to end up watching 6 different public service announcements that I have posted. And you're going to watch 2 from each category, which I'll show you in a second. And then there's an assigned worksheet that you're going to answer 2 questions about each video. And then by the end of it, you're going to have an idea of what style public service announcement you're going to complete. And then finally, you're going to submit your completed worksheet to Schoology. So here's our topic sheet. You can make this bigger by zooming in. You can open it up onto another window, or you can just scroll through here and find your name and then go that way. This is the worksheet you're going to be filling out. You should be able to upload this right into Notability. It'll be the easiest way to do it. And then here are the sample video links that you're going to be asked to watch. So if you notice, I have the 3 categories here. I have announcement, documentary and interview, and narrative. Okay. With those 3 categories, you are required to pick any 2 in each category and watch them. As you watch them, you need to fill out the worksheet. Okay. And then once that worksheet is complete, you are going to then submit it to that assignment I showed you earlier, which is in our April 1st folder. So you'll submit your completed worksheet here. All right. If you have any questions, again, I'm online until 12:30 for sure. And then I typically am correcting papers and going over our lessons for tomorrow. All right, you guys, good luck. You got this.